In this video demonstration, we will go over the Team on Run mobile application. First, we will start off by going over the Contacts tab shown at the top left of the mobile screen. Inside the Contacts tab, you will see a list of all drivers or any other employees that are registered under your account. These contacts can either be displayed individually or in groups that are preset by the administrator. If there is a group that is not preset by the administrator, you will be able to create your own group directly from the Contacts tab. To do so, you will click on the icon located on the bottom left corner and select the drivers or any other users that you would like to be involved inside the group. Once selected, you can either send a text message to the group, or you may place a push-to-talk call and connect directly to the mobile devices. The other thing you can do from the contacts list is display a driver's communication options. To do so, you will simply hold down with your finger over a user's name for 1 second, and you will see a pop-up appear on a center screen where you can place a cellular call, a video call, a push-to-talk, a VoIP call, send a text message, or display this user's details. And that summarizes our Contacts tab. Next, we go to the Conversations tab. In the Conversations tab, you will see a list of recent conversations where, if you are a dispatcher, these will be the conversations with all of your drivers. And if you are a driver, these will be the conversations with the dispatchers. In order to go into a conversation, you will need to click over a user's name. And once the conversation is opened, you will see the conversation history displayed on the center screen. And on the bottom of the screen, you will see an option to type a text message. And here we will type "Hi Dispatch." Dispatch responded saying "Hi driver." Now we will notify dispatch that there is traffic on the road. And dispatcher will request to see a picture. In this case, we can tap on the paperclip to access the multimedia file sharing. We are able then to take a picture and after the picture is taken, we may enter the description of the picture and then send back to the dispatcher. And as you can see, the dispatcher has confirmed that he received the photo. Next, we will move on to show how a driver can receive a location from a dispatcher directly on a Team on Run application and route himself or herself. For example, if a dispatcher shared the location with me now, you will see that I received a new message, and it will show the map pinned inside the conversation. I can then respond to the dispatcher saying "confirmed." The driver will then tap on the map picture shown on the screen, and Google Maps will automatically take over and enter that address and route that specific driver. It will display the amount of time and the route for the driver to be navigated. In terms of file sharing options, you will be able to share photos, videos, locations, a document from your mobile device, a contact from your mobile device, or a calendar meeting that is on your mobile device as well. In terms of the options shown on the top right screen, if you click on the phone, you will be able to place a VoIP call, a push-to-talk call, a video call, or a cellular call if the data is down. The other option on the top right corner is to GPS track this user, whether they are a driver or any other employee that is out on field. And that sums it up for. Next, we will go over how to place a push-to-talk call from the Team on Run mobile application. You will be able to place a push-to-talk call from the Contacts tab, the Conversations tab, and you may be able to join a push-to-talk channel in the Channels tab, where you will be able to join an environment where all the users hear each other if they are in the same channel. First, we will go over how to place a push-to-talk call directly from the Contacts tab. To do so, drivers can search for the dispatcher that they would like to reach out to in the contact list, and all they will need to do is tap with their finger one time over the dispatcher's name, and they will be connected with the push-to-talk session. Once the circle turns blue, you will be able to hold down and speak and release once you are done speaking.
Hi, dispatch. Can you come in? Driver, 10-4.
And as you can see, the dispatcher has responded to the driver. Once completed, you may hang up. Next, we would like to show how to place a push-to-talk call to a group directly from the Contacts tab. And to do so, you will need to go down to the groups icon displayed on the bottom right. You will then see the groups that are designed by your administrator and pushed out to the contacts list. Once you would like to call a group, you would simply tap once over the group and you will be connected with Push-to-Talk. Next, we will move on to show how to place a Push-to-Talk call from the Conversations tab. In this case, if this is the conversation between myself, the driver, and a dispatcher, I can call the dispatcher by tapping the phone icon shown on the top right, and then clicking on a Push-to-Talk option. Once connected with Push-to-Talk, I may speak to the dispatcher.
Hi, dispatch. Can you come in? Hi, driver. 4.
And once complete, you may simply end the call. And that shows how to place a Push-to-Talk call directly from the Conversations tab on a Team on Run mobile application. The last way to use Push-to-Talk on a Team on Run mobile application is via the Team on Run Push-to-Talk Channels tab. Inside the Channels tab, you will see a list of channels that you are set in by your main administrator. In this case, if you are a driver, you can log into your USA Drivers channel, and once you are logged in, you can simply keep the application running in the background while multitasking and using other applications on your mobile device. If someone spoke in a channel such as a dispatcher, you will still be able to hear their voice come out of the speaker in the background. And once you want to communicate, you can always go back to the channel and speak right back to the dispatcher or any other user that is in that channel that you would like to respond to. If another user joins your Push-to-Talk channel, you will be notified that they also joined. In order to speak inside the channel, you will press the blue button and release once done. Anytime you speak inside the channel, every other user that is logged on to that channel will be able to also hear you.
Hi, can you come in, dispatch? Come in. Hello, come in, testing. Hello, come in, testing.
Next, we will go into the Channels tab and dive in to more functionalities for Push-to-Talk in a channel environment. Once you're on the Channels tab, you will see the channels that you are set in. You will be able to display either all the channels or your recent channels that you have joined. To go into a channel, you can simply turn it on. And once you are logged on, you can simply press down to speak to all the users in that channel. Once I am done speaking, I can let go of the blue button.
Hi, dispatch, can you come in? Driver, speaking. Hi, driver. Thanks, dispatch.
To display the Push-to-Talk button for the channel in the center of the screen, I will simply tap over the channel's name and you will see the blue button appear in the center of the screen.
Hi, dispatch, come in one more time. Hi, driver, dispatch here. Come in.
You will also see the ability to localize this user if he is set to be tracked. And I can also see all of the users that are active and inactive inside this channel. And once I am complete with the channel, I can simply log off. Now, if you are a dispatcher that needs to monitor multiple teams and are using a mobile device, you will be able to turn on more than one channel at the same time. In this example, we will turn on the USA Drivers channel and the SW Sales Drivers Teams channel. Once you are logged on to both channels, you will be able to listen in to both channels anytime any user speaks in either one, and you will be able to respond to both anytime you would need to. Once you are done, you can simply log off of each channel. In regards to the push-to-talk settings, you will be able to access the settings from the T-Mode Run Settings tab located on the top right corner. Once you're in the Settings tab, first click on Options to see how to set the default action. Once you're in Options, click on Default Action and you will see options to select push-to-talk, VoIP call, or send a message. And what this functionality does, if you select push-to-talk, any user that taps over a user's name directly in the Contacts tab once will be connected on push-to-talk right away with a one-touch click feature. Second, we will move on to show the voice settings. Inside the voice settings, you will see an option for push-to-talk auto response. If push-to-talk auto response is turned on your device will always automatically connect to anyone who calls you on push-to-talk, even if the application is in sleep mode or your device is in sleep mode. Below that is push-to-talk floor control sounds, which will activate the chirp sound when someone starts speaking and finishes speaking during a push-to-talk session. Next is audio compatibility mode, which will enhance the speaker sound of the device and as you can see right under, there are also additional voice boost options. And lastly, in the voice settings, if you are using a headset for push-to-talk, you will need to power on the advanced mode for the headset compatibility mode. In terms of accessories, you can access the accessory options from the Settings tab. Inside the accessory options, you will be able to activate a wireless Bluetooth button to be used with the T-Mode Run app. This wireless button push-to-talk communication or to activate an emergency alert to the emergency team set within your account. Next, we will show how a dispatcher can localize the driver directly from the mobile device. To do so, you will need to access the Conversation tab in the T-Mode Run application and open up the conversation with the driver you are looking to track. Once the conversation is displayed, you will see a GPS icon displayed on the top right corner. Once you click on the GPS icon, the driver's location will be displayed on your mobile screen, and you may zoom in or out to see a better view of the location. You will also be able to display the contact details shown on the bottom of the device. Once complete, you can simply return. And that covers how to GPS track a user from the mobile device.